Hey everyone, how's it going? It's your boy Chevy here, back again with another video. As you can tell by the title, as always, we're gonna be installing some brakes on the X5. The brakes that we do have for the X5 are some Brembo brakes. I was gonna go ahead and get just some OEM BMW quality style brakes that are good, but where I got them from, I think they were like 50 bucks more for some Brembos. So I'm like, I've never had Brembos before. Why not go ahead and get Brembos? Again, it's just my X5, but for $50 more, you can't really beat the price of just getting Brembos, because why the hell not? So I got the Brembos from a company called GermanParts.ca. They didn't sponsor us or anything like that. I just ordered it through them because in Canada it's pretty hard to get parts, honestly. And just through them, it just made it that much easier. And yeah, so these are the Brembos. I'm actually only doing the fronts in this video. I'm not doing the rears or anything like that because I don't need to do rears. They're actually pretty much in brand new shape. It's just really weird. It's just the fronts are kind of, the fronts are pretty much done. Like their sensors on, everything like that. So I do have a new OEM sensor from BMW. GermanParts.ca does provide sensors as well, but I just went and got one from BMW because it was cheaper, because my discount. So thank you, my boys at BMW, for that. But yeah, so you have some Brembos, only the fronts. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do that today. And honestly, I've never had Brembos before, so this is like a whole new experience to me. I've already opened up the brake pads so they look and all that, but I don't want to open them with you guys again. The presentation, I love it. I just like me some Brembos, so I'll go and show you guys that right now. Alright guys, so yeah, this is the package that it comes in. Maybe you've seen Brembos before, maybe you haven't, but here are the Brembo pads pretty much. Let's go ahead and open them up. So, here the pads are. I'll put them to the side. With the Brembo box, of course, you get, I believe this is instructions maybe, I'm not too sure. Maybe this is warranty. This is fitting instructions you get with it. It shows you, I'm guessing, which one's for which side. So yeah, mounting instructions, which is awesome, in case you didn't know how to do that. It does come with your lube. Yeah, some lube for all that. And you get a Brembo sticker, because who's not themselves a Brembo sticker, which is nice. So I wonder if you're gonna keep that. Maybe add to my collection of stickers over there. Who knows? Let's go ahead and open up these. Again, I already opened one up just to make sure, like, let's see how it looks. I'm not gonna lie, I was really excited. So yeah, you do have Brembo logo there, and these are like some quality brakes. I usually get like no-name ones, honestly. I usually go to my boy for parts, but I decided to go ahead and just see what we could do online, and some Brembos. They look pretty good. And yeah, I love the Brembo wrapping. Again, I guess it's happening you get Brembos, or it's a quality brand. This is recyclable. It's actually really cool. This is recyclable. Didn't know that they did that. Let's go ahead and open up a rotor. Some massive rotors, holy crap. So this comes with instructions on just how to actually do everything you need to do, which is awesome. And yeah, just the rotor itself, this is huge. I don't know, this rotor to me looks massive. Again, maybe I'm used to doing E36 and E46 rotors. Maybe because it's the X5, this is a huge rotor, but like this thing it's pretty massive in my opinion. Like that is, wow. It's pretty big. Quality looks amazing. I do love the fact that you have like little diagrams, stuff like that on the packaging here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You guys have your rotors, your pads, and let's go ahead and get into throwing these on the car. All right, guys. So we started on the passenger side of the vehicle. Hopefully your tire's already off, and your car's jacked and all that stuff. Be safe with it, of course, like jack stands and all of that. So I'm gonna show you guys what we're gonna do first. Here is the passenger side rotor and brakes and all that stuff. On top, there's a cap right there. If it'll focus on that. Well, it might not. And at the bottom, there is one. Where is it? to the bottom. There's one right here. To go ahead and get it off, all you need really is like a flathead, and then pop it off. You'll need your, I believe it's the number 7 Allen, but I don't have a number 7 Allen, so I'm just gonna use a regular Allen key. I'll show you how to get that off, and then that'll go ahead and remove pretty much your brake pads, everything that's holding it. Again, also use a flathead to go ahead and remove the, I think it's called a brake holder clip or something, I don't know. First I don't know what it's called, but just take a flathead like this and just press it apart and it comes off. Okay, so it took some massaging, but once that comes off, you're left with the caliper itself and the brake pad. So I'm gonna remove that. What I like to do is I like to use a bungee cord. I'll wrap it through here and attach it to the suspension, pretty much, run it through one of the coils. There are tools you can buy specifically for this, but I don't see the point. You go also get a bungee cord. Yeah, and just let it hang until then. We'll go ahead and remove the caliper for the brake pads. I think it's either the brake carrier or something, I don't know. We're gonna remove that now. Alright guys, sorry, I have no idea what size this tool is, but yeah. I think it's like a 15 or 14, honestly, I don't remember, but there's a bolt here, you can see at the bottom here, and then a bolt about right there. You have to go ahead and loosen so you can see everything pretty much. Hey Esme. So Esme's in here, guys. But after that, you're gonna use your size 6 and remove the rotor screw. I don't know, it's not focusing. I'm sorry, guys, but we'll remove the rotor screw, and the rotor pretty much, as you can see, is just literally come right off. Just remove that, and then we're gonna get the new rotors. Let's go ahead and do that. And alright, guys, as you can see, the rotor pretty much is off, and we're at that no stopping point, but. Get the new rotor, you clean it, and you go ahead and throw it on, put the rotor screw in, so go ahead and hold it in place, and put everything back on accordingly, and grease everything as you go. I will show you when it comes to putting the brake pads on, but I'm gonna go ahead and put everything back on, pretty much. Alright guys, so before we put the caliper holder on, sorry, the brake carrier back on, I think this was called, we're gonna clean up inside here, where the brakes are gonna end up sliding, and we'll go ahead and grease that after with the Brembo provided grease. We're going to use that after we clean it up. Let's go ahead and do that now. I've cleaned there. Again, a wire brush would be better, but I use what I have. It is what it is. And then go ahead and use the Brembo brake disc, and we'll just apply it. It's pretty much to here. I'm going to clean off some more. I'm just going to wipe it and spray it down. We're going to apply the lubricant to there. This tool right here is a lifesaver. I definitely recommend getting one. Put it in like this, and with that, all you do is twist. As you just twist it by hand, it pushes the pad back into, pretty much pushes everything back, so it's easier to put the new pads in, so they fit just that much better. Alright guys, so as you can see, the rotor is on. I've gone ahead and, single focus, I've gone ahead and tightened down whatever holds this in. I forgot what it's called, but I've gone ahead and tightened that down now. I'm just gonna go ahead and put the caps back on it. So, sorry it's not in focus, guys. Lighting, horrible. Need a hoist, need a shop. I'm gonna find the other cap, put the other cap back on. Then we're gonna go ahead and put back on the, I think that holds the brake and everything in place. We're gonna put that on, back on. And I'll put the wheel back on, we'll go to the next side. The next side, I'm just gonna do it. I'm not gonna show you guys that because you already know how to do this side. Next side does have a sensor with it, so I'll go and show you guys the sensor when I remove that. But other than that, like this side is done. That's how you pretty much do your brake change, and I'll show you guys the sensor in a second. This box on the driver's side, open that up, and then you go ahead and pull it. It is the black one. That is for your brake sensor. and you see it goes down to there. It'd be the bottom one again. So I'm wiggling it, pull that out from there, and that is out. And then on the back side here, there is a, I'm zoom for you guys. As you can see, you press that and pull it. Any 2 give me a second. I'm going ahead and disconnected it from up there. It said just push that top in and pull it. It was a little stuck, so I had to go ahead and put a flat in between the two and just wiggle it a bit. That is out there, and then all that's left is it's on here. You go ahead and just take this off of the caliper itself, and pretty much because it's really worn, it just broke right off. But yeah, if you needed to, it'd be just pulling essentially that. Be pulling just that little thing right out, and then once it's out, pull it back through there. And there's nothing that really holds it in place behind the caliper. Oh, I lied, there is. Hold on a second here, hold on. Alright guys, so behind the caliper, as you can see, there is this little nipple right here, or whatever. To go ahead, that holds the sensor actually in place. To go ahead and get that off. Now do I put my flathead? Let's go ahead and take your flathead, and then you'll just pop this open, and with that you can take that right off. And then for the new one, of course, you'll just put it back on and then close that. So again, in case you it's just putting a flathead in here and then popping it right off. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and plug this in first, run it, put it back in the thing here, run it through here as it is currently, and then run it to the back of the new brake once you put that in. And that's how you do it. So we're going to pull all that together. I'll see you in a bit. One thing to note, because I did forget to say that, is you want to have, let me zoom in so you see that again, this side. So this side here, you want to have the side that is upward or protruding, if you will, facing the rotor. So the pad will go in the car like that, and you want to put this and clip it in like that. So that way if the brake does get down and worn, this will get hit and that'll tell the car that the brakes are low if it gets to that point. So I put that in there because in case you didn't know. Alright guys, so this is the next day. I did realize I actually forgot to go ahead and do an outro, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm so happy I was able to go ahead and put brakes on the X5 now. I'm glad they're Brembos, because that's like, when I get some Brembos again, they're $50 more. And yeah, you know, we're just on the way to making the vehicle just that much more safer, you know, which is great because it is a daily and there's not much left to do in regards to just having it to where I want it to be. And I can just eventually stop modding that thing, or well, working on it, you know what I mean? And I can start working on E36, which is what I want to do, you know what I mean? So again, soon we'll be done with the X5, maybe, we'll see, but focus is again on the E36. But I guess for watching, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.